Welcome back everyone, Staring from Staring Gaming here. Today we're running the last wing known of Blackrock Foundry as the Blackhand's Crucible. Now this is just a straight up run. There's only one ad you actually have to fight before you take on Blackhand. But back then, this was a timed fight, I would say. It's not that the boss had a timer, this mini boss had a timer, it's just the room would slowly fill up with flame vents that eventually would take your party out. So we're going to show you this little mini boss here, known as Forge Mistress Flamehand. You see the room will start to slowly fill. There's the flame vents. I think they activate depending on where she is, so if anything, I believe you pull her back here and move her as the vents open. As you can see, they don't turn off. So this is more or less, we had to burn her down fast before the whole hallway here was nothing but a fiery inferno. Once you defeat her, all the fence will turn off then. Now after that, you just make your way up to here, to the elevator. And look at that, it's right there for us. Just make sure you're quick to get on. Doesn't stick around for long. There is Blackhand.
You're the dogs who have been wreaking havoc throughout my foundry. Step forward. I will put you in your place.
Now this boss fight technically has 3 phases. Stage 1, the Blackrock Forge. Stage 2, Storage Warehouse. And then Stage 3, the Iron Crucible. Stage 1 starts up here in the Forge area. And here are the abilities. Now these debris piles actually play a part specifically for marked for death. You need to get behind them if you're marked, so that the debris pile ends up taking the marked for death, or the impaling throw. And then after this, the ground will be crushed and will fall into the next level, which is the storage warehouse. Now these soldiers will spawn on the balcony. You got to make sure you get yourself launched up there, and whoever does needs to kill as many as possible without dying. If you're about to die, let's say you're at, back then I would say 20% health's where I would usually jump off. Kill as many as I could. Now he'll still have his marked for death, so you need to use the debris piles or whatever's available to hide behind. Sometimes you could use the siege machinery. Now after he destroys the floor of the warehouse, you'll end up on the Iron Crucible. You'll start taking damage over time. Once you hit phase 3 here, it's more or less a DPS race before you're overtaken by fire damage. Now, I believe you can't dodge this. There's nothing for you to hide behind. Alright, we're going to get into it, and we're going to show you the mechanics.
I am out of range!
I'll burn you alive, even if I have to flood the whole Foundry!
Luckily, that does not happen. These are the slag bombs, as you can see.
I'll tear this place apart if I have to!
Now that's how you get launched up to the balcony on the second floor. You just need to make sure you're angled right so you don't get launched to anything but the balcony area.
You should have ducked!
Now, see, I didn't get away. Now you get this
I'll
impale
bring this
debuff,
whole
which
place
doesn't go
down
away.
around your heads!
That's why I used the debris parts there.
You hide like children!
That's the see. As you can see, it's slowly encroaching here is the heat.
We will rebuild this place, but no one will be able to put
must
you
get
back
closer.
together! Soldiers, open fire! The fastest machine in our arsenal!
Now, as you see, I got launched up there. So, we're going to bum rush to the third phase from stage 2. But you generally see that. You use the tank to hide behind when he does his impaling throw. And people get launched up there to kill the Az that spawn. And just dodging whatever's coming down or mines. It's pretty easy on second phase. But when he's spawn, we will bum rush phase 1 and 2 this fight and get to phase 3.
You destroyed my furnace. Now, my furnace will destroy every...
Oh! I guess you won't get to see phase 3.
Weapon.
But,
Without us, he...
well, phase 3, the best way to explain it is when we came up the elevator, you saw this molten platform. That's phase 3. Basically, you're going to take increasing fire damage over time while eruptions of craters and such happen. It basically comes down to the mechanics and how fast you can DPS them down back then. Nowadays, like you see, you can pretty much beat him before he even crushes the first floor, unfortunately. I wanted to show you phase 3, but unfortunately I didn't get that chance. So I do apologize. And it looks like this is slowly encroaching on me. But but other than that, I just want to say this has been Asterion from Asterion Gaming. Asking you to please like and subscribe to these videos. Also go check out the Twitch channel as well. Until then, I will see you all in our next video.